Yeah, I think it's gonna break. Let's do a little video here. Crash. Given a little drink. I'm convinced this is either a giant male, biggest male I've ever seen, or it's a female that's taken on a parasitic, a parasite. I wanted to try to get a video out this weekend, whatever you may be partaking in. But I'm kind of at an impasse. I've got stuff going on in the garage that keeps me from pulling vehicles in or out. I've been kind of trying to organize the garage a little, so there's a lot of stuff going on there, and that may be the case for the next little bit. But at the end of the day, we are going to get into some projects either way. I think on this video, I'm going to try to do a maybe just a review of where we're at on the projects that we've got going on, stuff that's coming in the future. Maybe we can talk a little bit about that. The Chevy's a big project. I'm going to go into it deeper than I've ever been into a vehicle. I probably will be doing, I need to make basically some project plans and get back to y'all. It's just gotten a little cramped in here. Like, I don't have like a lot of space to pull in anything right now. I like my house. I just feel like organization's off. Need to figure something out for like these bikes over there. They both had a flat tire because we had a bunch of goat head or puncture vine that came up here. I've been pulling it. Just saw a Facebook post. My sister is hanging out with my daughter and her partner, and I'm just sitting here looking at these two projects. Back the Chevy in, and I'm just kind of staring it down like I have been for the last 15 years. And I've got these snaps that run these back three rails of the bed of the truck, and I need to get them off. I know there's more than one way to skin a cat, and my gut's telling me to drill out the center with like an 1/8 or smaller drill bit and see if I can release at least the snap from the rail mechanically. But my real question is, for things like this, where there's been drill holes and such on the rail, and you can see how some of them are raised up, something pulling on it, probably a canopy. Oh, kind of popping off here. Anyways, I kind of want to get this straightened out. Anyways, back to these snaps. I don't know the right way to do it. Do I drill out the center of them, remove them that way, and then like fiber and body fill it? Do I just have like do the same thing and then have a mobile welder come over and spot weld these? You know, my intuition is to just try to fiber and skim these, but maybe I need to buy a welder. Do I need to buy a welder and just tack these in? I mean, I can get to the back of those. It's pretty flat. Some action down this here. Look down there and see. Anyways, see maybe the back side of the snaps. Don't think so. It's down right around there, I think. Now, never mind the bed. It's wood and needs, like, you know, to be either milled up somewhere and or bought. The kits are just for the wood itself are pretty expensive. I'll probably have it milled up. I need to find a way to get dimensions. So yeah, I've got a massive unboxing to do for the Chevy, and that's coming up, but I've got to get some room in the garage over there. In order to do that, I've got to let some things take their natural course, if you catch my drift. It's just the time for that. So anyways, I'm gonna slap these videos together and get something out this week for everybody. We'll see you next time. I'm hoping I can put some money together to send this boy down to get the head figured out, or the valves, or the cylinders, or the block, or the whatever. Damn. And then yeah, then we'll get back onto the Chevy, and looks like I've got the you can see right in here, I've left the ignition on. Let's jump in here and see what's up. See how well I jump in here and disengage this ignition. We'll just talk a little bit about it. I've got the dash off. I think we've talked a little bit about this. This is the original color. I don't know if you guys can really pick that out. It's like almost like a flaked cherry brown or something. I'll have to look up the paint code. But in any case, just take a look down here. I've got new bezel plastics. It's not as bad as this. There's quite a bit of dust that's been open. I've got a new steering wheel. I think this truck's at 168,000 miles. I think it's the original block. The rings are sticking a little bit, but anyways, back to the interior. It's got 2 tanks. Right now I run off of the left-hand side only. It's got some aftermarket auto gauge oil pressure and water temp gauges there. I've got a windshield wiper switch. It was going on the fritz. Oh, that rhymed. I just made the mistake of roughing this up with compound that I just wasn't paying attention, and I was just trying to wipe it out. And then I've got to get some new seat belts. These are kind of a maroon as well. As you can see, I've still got some work to do on the transmission. I've got a kickdown cable that got to get replaced. I think I've talked about it in previous videos. The kickdown cable, where it enters the side of the Turbo 350 transmission, that little grommet mating surface piece was plastic on the version that this guy installed, and it's cracked because somebody got on it too hard. So we're gonna have to replace that. The replacement's already on the Chevy shelf. I think if I keep getting these weeks that go by where we don't get a lot of progress on stuff, like, I don't know if you can tell, the weather in California has been shit leading up to today. I'll probably do that unboxing. I'm pretty excited to show you what we've got going on for this truck coming up this fall. In any case, I'm going to take that out as part of like the decommissioning of this dashboard. And then, but the goal is to get all of the electronics out of here, the heater controls, just pull them out, radio out, switches out, gauges off, old school lettering. I don't know if you can see that, some like old school somebody put in here when they painted it. What we're going to do there is get it off, and then that'll kind of open us all the way up. I'll have this dash exposed. We'll rehook in here. I've got some work to do. As you can see, this screw actually goes on this collar, so that when you shift it pulls the indicator over. I don't know if that makes sense. I got to do some work there, kind of restoring this whole piece, and I just broke it. I don't know if you saw that. That's sweet. I gotta figure out what I want to do here. This back window is good. It's just this little clasp isn't secure. It doesn't secure it shut. It's kind of lost its mechanism. It's just, it doesn't quite do the thing that it's supposed to do. And then I gotta get a little cover for that. I'm gonna be taking all this weather seal stuff out of both sides. It's gonna get pretty sick in here really quick. So anyways, yeah, sorry for the lack of progress. We'll do some show and tell stuff maybe later this week when I get some free time and the weather passes. As far as what's going on in the garage, there's a lot of stuff going on back there. It's taken up quite a bit more than I thought it would, but Dad's tomatoes are coming along really well. And they're just taking up too much real estate. So at some point I want to put a shop, like a cinder block shop, with maybe just a small service in there where I can do powder coating, auto body painting, loud music playing, commando burpees and get in shape. I got my 50th birthday coming up in a couple years. I'm trying to prime myself for some kind of great overhaul. We'll see how it goes. Let's get engagement. Sounds like crap. It sounded like crap when I backed it up in here too. Air fuel sounds, I don't know, it's off a little maybe. I can't believe that this thing, I've got my foot on it right now, just so you know. It doesn't.
Whoa!
When she idles down, she's gonna want to die. Anyways, we'll shut her off. Still got good oil pressure though, if you can tell down there. We're at the 45 to 50 mark. We still make good pressure.
Whoa!
Yeah, I've been kind of tuning on the carburetor. That thing's been giving me nothing but fits for the last year and a half. Anyways, let's get this thing to take a break. All right, once again, hey, you know what helps a lot? Just hitting a lot of buttons on my page, on the video page and stuff. This is coming out to be pretty enjoyable for me making videos. I've been doing it for the last 20 years just for myself, maybe the people on my Facebook. But to just throw it into a single YouTube page and just try to kind of amalgamate some kind of community off of that would be pretty cool. So do the things that make a difference. I'll probably do a reintroduction video just to kind of give you a rundown of who the fuck I am and why the fuck we're doing what we're doing. It may end up kind of being repetitive for some of my buddies and homies and stuff off Facebook that followed me over to YouTube. But we're going to do it anyways just because as the community grows, I want to make sure that y'all know who you're watching. So in summary, do not touch old shift indicators. I don't know if that makes sense. I got to do some work there, kind of restoring this whole piece, and I just broke it. I don't know if you saw that. That's sweet. We're getting close to going up to bat on the Chevy. I cannot wait. We have so much to do. Basically full interior like I just ran down. We're going to do suspension stuff. We're going to drop this thing on the ground. I've got some surprises there. And then we got a dress-up kit for the engine. At the same time, we're going to do another bit of body work and another primer round. We're going to do some block sanding, just some basic stuff. I'm going to get into doing some Bondo, some filling, and we're going to lay down some more primer. And then I'm probably just going to throw on like a satin or not satin, but like a semi-gloss or gloss gray on the truck, gray on the interior. And we'll do that here at the house if I can this winter. Maybe I can do it in the garage if I can get this thing shook out. Other than that, there's not much else. I think that's pretty cool. Anyways, stay tuned. We're gonna do it.